Good morning, my dear students. I welcome all of you to the session on competitive business model. The learning outcomes of the session are: after studying this session, you will be able to understand the importance of strategic management to a business, explain why and how a business must create a competitive advantage in the market, discuss the characteristic of three basic strategies. Why strategic management is important? Every business is exposed to the forces of rapidly changing competitive environment. So every time the environment is changing. So any business, if it is want to survive in the market, it has to face the challenges from the competitive environment. Second one, the greater change in uncertainty. Third one, rapid technological advances and political changes, and also newly emerging global markets, so globalizations, etc. So then that's why any company should consider the strategic management, because we all know that management is a reactive process, but strategic management is a proactive process. So any organization proactively focus the environment, how the changes will occur, how the uncertainty can be overcome, what will be the advancement in the technologies, and how the political may be changing, how the emergence of the new global markets will come. Likewise, every business should focus or strategically plan the business. Then only we can identify the opportunities and challenges. After that, we can match with those objectives and opportunities and threats with our strengths and weaknesses. Although this market turbulence creates many challenges for business, it creates opportunities for those companies that have in place strategies to capitalize on them. So whatever challenges we are facing, actually it creates the opportunities. That's what at the very beginning we studied. Entrepreneur should be an innovator, identifying the opportunities or maximizing opportunities from the challenges. So what happened? You just see the COVID epidemic. So what happened? So COVID epidemic, nobody did not expect this, but it's a challenge to everyone. But the entrepreneurs, the people who are innovatively thinking, the entrepreneurs only can find their challenge as an opportunity, can invest the opportunities and invest and capitalize on the opportunities and turn to entrepreneurship or intrapreneurship. So that's a really a business should focus to be competitive. So whatever challenges we face, we have to convert the challenges and create the challenges as an opportunities. And on the opportunity, we have to invest or capitalize on them. So the entrepreneurs always willing to adapt to the changes, create to the changes. Sometimes if the change comes, they may be adapting to the changes. Sometimes the entrepreneurs themselves want to create the change and experiment with new business models. So what is the existing business model? How they can switch to the new business model? They may experiment with that, and to break the traditional models. If it is for example, ongoing online offline businesses, you just break the traditional models of business and create online models. Now most of the businesses are converted to that because due to the after the COVID epidemic, Some or most of the offline businesses now convert to the online business. So the breaking the traditional models. So that is the entrepreneur has to do. An entrepreneur to be competitive, they want to focus on intellectual capital. What is the intellectual capital? Today's company's intellectual capital is likely to be the source of its competitive advantage in the marketplace. So, any business venture, the entrepreneur should focus or should invest on the intellectual capital that will be a source of its competitive advantage in the marketplace. So, when we are thinking of the intellectual capital, thinking the human capital, what is the education and experience, the business skills such as technological skills, management skills, planning skills, conceptual skills, etc. So marketing skills, etc. So then human skills. So that will be treated as an intellectual capital. That is very much important to be competitive advantage in the marketplace. Then structural capital. If we have a setup structure, organizational structure, then that will be treated as a good capital, intellectual capital. And customer capital. So surviving existing customers base for a business, also attracting the new customers, the potential of the customers will be considered as a customer capital. So all these intellectual capital will be important to be a competitive in the model. Again, we'll see why a strategic plan. So to create the company a competitive advantage, the aggregation of factors that sets a business apart from its competitors and gives it a unique position in the market that is superior to its competition. A company that gains a competitive advantage becomes a leader in the market and can achieve the above average profit. So simply we can say that if a company gaining a competitive advantage, definitely it will become the leader of the market. It's a market leader. So then they may face the cost cuts and maybe a cost leader in the industry. So when building a competitive advantage, we as an entrepreneur from our experiences, we have to have the lessons we learned. So that is the initial capitals, the lessons we learned from the business and the industry. So the core competencies, the capabilities, the skills. The three things will be the core competencies of entrepreneur. What the lessons we learned, so that's the investment or competencies. What are the capabilities we have? The capability, the financial capability, investment, or some other one is skills. As I discussed earlier, the skills we have, the entrepreneurial skills, management skills, marketing skills, planning skills, technical skills, no? Researching skills. So these skills, capabilities and lessons learned will be the core competencies. So those things will lead to the sustainable competitive advantage. So to be competitive, we have to focus on the core competencies, developing the core competencies. Then we may achieve using these core competencies, we may be achieving the competitive advantages that will give a superior value in the industry. Next, we will discuss about the key success factors in the business. So the factors that determine a company's ability to compete successfully in an industry. First, we have to have the trained and dependable, honest workers. If you are luckily have trained and dependable, honest workers, it will be a good source of critical success factor. So most of the organization invest on the employees, honest workers, because they may switch off to the existing company to another company, if the company would provide some attractive benefits and other facilities to the employees, they will switch off to the from the one company to another company. So we have to make them dependable. So then also then why most of the organizations are considering training and development, because that's an asset to the company. So if we have the trained and dependable honest workers, that will be one of the main critical success factor for the business. Other one is the closed monitoring wastage. So how we monitor the waste management for a particular business, we have to consider that one. A good location, so access to the customer, easy access to the customer, easy access to transport and other things. So we have to find a good location. And cleanliness, also high quality product if we maintain to provide a high quality product to the customers. So that is one of the key success factor. And cost control. The last topic is the strategic option we have to follow to be preparing a competitive model. First, we have to follow a cost leadership strategy. Second, differentiation strategy. Third one, focus strategy. All these three strategies are called as a Porter strategy as well. So, cost leadership strategy. Here we have to strive to be lower cost producer relative to its competitor in the industry. So when we are going low cost producer relative to its competitors in the industry, we may following a cost leadership strategy. For this one, we have to take some multiple steps to minimize the waste management, to minimize the wastages, to maintain a good waste management, uh, to have the effective operational procedures, operational capability. So then also quality inputs. So these things we have to focus on to be a cost leader in the cost leadership strategy. Other one is differentiation strategy. We have to build customer loyalty by positioning its good or service in unique or different fashion. So we have to be, as an entrepreneur, it's called the innovation. So how the way we deliver the goods, the way we produce or offer the goods or service to the customer, we should follow a differentiation method. We have to show us that we are different from our competitors in one or any other aspect. Maybe product modification or product features, or in the pricing method, or in the promotion, or maybe in the delivering services. So whatsoever, we have to show ourselves we are differentiating from the competitors. So that's a differentiation strategy. Third one is a focus strategy. You have to select one or more market segments and satisfy their wants and needs. So you have to focus to which market segment you are going to focus on. Then we have to satisfy their wants and needs to the target customers, to the target segment. So that's the focus strategy. So then after all these consideration of these factors, we plan to have a good business model. Okay. There's a discussion question for you. Discuss how you can achieve your competitive advantages for your business model. Now you just prepare your own business model, that the business you intend to plan in future. So then you just address how you can achieve the competitive advantages. So it's a discussion questions. As I have analyzed given as a group, so you may do as a group discussion. and come up with the answers. We may discuss this further in the next lecture.